Dear students, today let us discuss the poem entitled Keeping Quiet from the textbook Flamingo. This poem has been composed by Pablo Neruda. Pablo Neruda was the pen name and later legal name of the Chilean poet, diplomat, and politician Neftali Ricardo Reyes Bosalto was born on July 12, 1904 and died on September 23rd, 1973. He derived his pen name from the Czech poet Jan Neruda. He won the Nobel Prize for Literature in 1971. Neruda became known as poet when he was 10 years old. He wrote in a variety of styles, including surrealist poems, historical epics, erotically charged love poems, such as the ones in his collection 20 Love Poems and a Song of Despair, written in 1942. The poem Keeping Quiet, written by Pablo Neruda, discusses the need of maintaining peace and silence. He stresses upon being quiet and harmless to the human beings, animals, and environment. He suggests that in order to maintain peace and harmony, it is required to stop and introspect ourselves. Let us begin the poem. Now we will count to 12 and we will all keep still. The poet begins with counting 12, urging everyone to be still. He chose 12 for several reasons. 12 hints at the 12 hours of a day which rules our life. 12 refers to 12 zodiac signs, believed to be the controlling forces of our lives. 12 refers to 12 months of a year, and if we believe numerology, it's the digit of peace and prosperity. 12 even may be aimed for a preparation for all, to be ready to plunge into the state of silence. For once on the face of the earth, let us not speak in any language. Let us stop for 1 second and not move our arms so much. The poet here urges everyone to break the barriers of language and unite with one invisible tune, that is silence. With the word earth, the poet hints at all the humans living, devoid the identity of country, creed, and caste. Though language is the identity of a country or race, he affirms that humans are more important and the identity of being a human of earth is broader realization. Poetic device used here is one's on. Alliteration is used here. Repetition of O sound. It would be an exotic moment without rush, without engines. We would all be together in a sudden strangeness. We are always on move. We are all busy in accomplishing our work and go on rushing in our lives. The poet even urged to stop engines, referring industrial works, causing harms to environment. The poet urges us to stop our personal activities and stop engines and unite in one tune, that is silence. The poet declares silence as exotic because this silence will make us blissful, strange, and will bring complete equilibrium. Poetic devices used here are without repetition, we would, alliteration, repetition of W sound. Sudden strangeness, alliteration. Here is the repetition of S sound. Fishermen in the cold sea would not harm whales, and the man gathering salt would look at his hurt hands. If we be still, we shall be able to introspect the mistakes and wrongs done. Here, fishermen are the representatives of the kinds of tyrants and killers. The poet wants them to cease their work and realize their mistakes. The salt gatherer is explained as the representative of poor and lower section of the society. They go up to any level to earn their livelihood and often hurt themselves irreparably. Here, poetic devices are used. Cold sea, symbolized as polar region. His hurt hands. Here, alliteration is used. Repetition of S sound, H in his, H in hurt, and H in hands. Those who prepare green wars, wars with gas, wars with fire, victories with no survivors, would put on clean clothes and walk with their brothers in the shade, doing nothing. The poet here condemns the people with green wars, biological weapon or creators of pollution, and wars with fire, atomic war. They become victorious but with no survivors left. The poet mocks at the victory of those people who get victory over destruction. The poet asks them to leave the path of destruction and join the group of silence. He urges them to put on white, symbolizing purity and serenity clothes, and walk with others, doing nothing, meaning anything negative, and doing self-introspect. Poetry devices used here are alliteration, repetition, and alliteration. Alliteration in words with repetition of W sound. Repetition, words with. Again alliteration, repetition of C sound in clean and clothes. What I want should not be confused with total inactivity. Life is what it is about. I want no truck with death. The poet here warns us that his message of silence should not be confused with total inactivity or inertia. He further clears that his message does not have any affinity with death even. His message is aimed at the way of living. He wants us to stop a while and feel the calmness so that a positive introspection is done. If we were not so single minded about keeping our lives moving and for once could do nothing, perhaps a huge silence might interrupt this sadness of never understanding ourselves and of threatening ourselves with death. Perhaps the earth can teach us as when everything seems dead and later proves to be alive. Here the poet says that we human beings are single minded. We are always busy in achieving our goals, completing personal responsibilities, and we never stop a while to evaluate ourselves and understand ourselves. We never understand that we shall never be able to come out of these desires and achievements. If we could stop a while from this using, we would have understood the real purpose of our lives and ourselves. Rather, we go on with the fear of death calculation. How much of our dreams and wishes will be achieved? Poetic devices in use here is alliteration, we were, repetition of W sound in we and where. Now I shall count up to 12 and you keep quiet and I will go. In conclusion, the poet teaches us through the example of earth, which at one season may look as if dead, but comes back with life in another season. Likewise, our life will also bear certain meaning when we walk on the right path, that is, introspecting in silence. In the last two lines, the poet leaves us to introspect us as if he himself has gone through the same. The poetic device used here is antithesis, dead, alive.